from it. Everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Memphis. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Yao. Now Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Victor Wembanyama. Grabs the board. And so Jokic will bring it up for Chicago. Jacks up a 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Yeah, great pass to Jokic when he's ready to fire, and then he's straight into his motion.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Yao. Over Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Robinson. About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
Memphis foul. Dirk Nowitzki. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for Memphis. Number 33. Scottie Pippen.
And so here is Chicago. Out to Leonard. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
3 points.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
And now we've got an intentional
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Memphis making a switch here.
For Memphis. Ball.
Here's Bird. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Chicago with the ball. Jordan with it. Jordan picks him up. Robinson on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Jordan. Here's Chamberlain. From behind the arc. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Leonard outside. The wide open shot is on the money. Leonard's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
David Robinson.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And so he makes both from the line.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. From deep, Jordan. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Memphis trails by 5. Here's Pippen. He takes it in. They swipe it. Going all the way to the rack. He goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Here's Pippen. And he makes it on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them.
Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Scotty's hit.
Big time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
Here's Pippen. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Pass to Simmons. Puts the move on. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Leonard with the ball. Lets it fly. Porzingis grabs the board.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Chamberlain. With 2 seconds left. Here's Pippen. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Chicago closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Pippen. Back to Porzingis. 3 on 3. Here's Leonard. Leonard in transition.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
And here's Porzingis. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. To the paint. Here's Ilgauskas.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
And Carter with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. To the middle. Right side Simmons. Here's Duncan. Memphis with a rebound. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
McGrady, good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Here's Duncan. Still no points. Back to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Pass to Leonard. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Chamberlain. Left side Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis is doubled. Here's Chamberlain. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Carter from outside. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Stolen by Carter. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And that one falls for Carter. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And here's Jordan to the right side. Over Jordan. And again, it's Memphis missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
To the inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
From deep, Jordan. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Memphis foul. Scottie Pippen.
Chicago shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The free throw drops for Leonard.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
And Leonard drops them both. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Yao. And that one is stuffed right through.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead.
Oh, my goodness. How about that?
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so excellent.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Chicago ahead, up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Now here's Jordan. Leonard on the wing. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And that was a good read from Leonard, noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Memphis trails by 4. Jordan with it. Pass to Bol. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Chicago with a rebound. Wembanyama down low. Robinson on the wing. Now here's Jordan. Back to Robinson. Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer off the mark. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Now Jokic. The three. Kept alive. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Chicago leading by 4. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now Jokic, 7 points in the game. Joker coming through. Out to Leonard. 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Jordan. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
From deep, Jordan. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Memphis trails by 7. Here's McGrady. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. McGrady's got 5 points.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Pass to Jokic. Jordan inside. Out to Leonard. To the wing, right side. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Pippen. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Now just a 2-point Chicago lead. Here's Jordan to the paint. Wembanyama. McGrady grabs a miss.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Leonard. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Pass to Jordan. Screen by Robinson. Shot is up. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Jokic. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Here's Ilgauskas. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
To the middle. It's stolen. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Bird. Here's Ilgauskas. Off target at the rim.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Memphis ahead, up 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Memphis leading by 3. Pass to Jordan. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Inside. Deflects the pass. Going inside. It's tipped. Pass to Pippen. To the inside. Here's Simmons. Good D by Jokic.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And that's an intentional foul. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Chicago timeout call.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with this team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
And Allie, thanks. Fires from the line. Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Jokic. Here's Yao. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. And Memphis leads by 11. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. From deep, Jordan knocks it down from distance.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
They set a pick. Tipped away. Up top, Carter. The shot. Chicago with a rebound. It's a one-on-one situation. Leonard way outside. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth. Good on the first, and that brings him within single digits. Memphis making a switch here, and both free throws good for Jordan. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's McGrady. For three, Porzingis. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Chicago trails by 8. Pass to Jordan. It's picked off. Here's McGrady. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Stolen by Wembanyama.